where the question is like this. The question is 4x square plus 4 root 3x plus 3 is equal to 0. This is the question, my dear friends. I think it's visible to you, right? Now, let us solve this question. The question is from quadratic equation. So here we are going to use the method of splitting the middle term. Okay. So the question is just to solve it. To solve it, that means we need to find what are the values of x, right? So here the power of x is 2. So we will have two values of x, right? Two values. What are those two values that we need to evaluate, right? So from here we can see that when we are going to split the middle term, what are the steps which you need to follow, right? When you split the middle term, this is the middle term 4 root 3, right? This is the middle term, and when we split the middle term, my dear friends, that means we need to see the product of the coefficient of x square and the constant, right? So if this is into the standard form of ax square plus bx plus c, right? Then when we are going to split the middle term, then b should be splitted into two parts, right? B should be splitted into two parts. One is part 1 and another is part 2, so that this splitting will happen, and when you just multiply part 1 with part 2, right? When you just multiply part 1, that number, when it is multiplied with, when this is multiplied with part 2, this one, you will get the product of the first and last. That means you will get a into c. You will get ac. This is the basic concept of splitting the middle terms, my dear friends, right? This is called splitting the splitting the middle term, right? This is called splitting the middle term, my dear friends. Just we need to keep it in your mind. Now let us solve the question directly. Now here we have the first and last term is 12. That means a is 4 and c is 3. So when you can see 4 multiplied with 3 will give you 12, right? So this 12 need to be multiplied into two, need to be splitted into two parts, right? And these two parts should be, when you just add it, you will get the middle term b, right? So my dear friends, here this 12 need to be seen how it can be evaluated, how it can be changed. So for this you just find the factors of 12. So if you find the factors of 12, it will be 2 into 2 into 3, right? These are the three factors of the 12. Now from here, if you split it, you are getting two, you should get two numbers, okay? Part 1 and part 2. What are those values? Okay, so yes, Shreyans, it's quadratic, perfectly fine. Now my dear friend, this 12, I think your preparation is going into the right direction. Just I'm taking this example because this will help you. You can use Sridharacharya formula. Yes, I can use it. Yes, 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 yes. Perfectly fine. You find it useful and easy. Great, great, great. So, quickly, you can see this 12 can be splitted into two parts. One is 4 and another is 3. You can see this pair can be made. But you can see the middle term consists of root 3, right? So can we write it like this? This 2 and 2, just keep it here as part 1 and here this is part 2, right? I am saying this is part 1 and this is part 2. I'm saying this part 1 and 2, that means those two numbers which are splitted here, right? You're finding it useful, perfectly fine, Shreyans. So here you can see 12 can be split into two parts, 2 into 2, but it's only 4. This 4 is covered, now 3 is left. So why don't you split 3 into two separate parts? So here we can write it as 2 root 3 and here also 2 root 3, so that when you just multiply this 2 root 3 with this 2 root 3, as we explained here, a into c, you will get 12. 2 into 2 4, root 3 into root 3 equal to 3. So sum of roots is minus b by a, definitely you are right. And products of the roots also c by a, right? So these two numbers are the two parts which is splitted from this middle term, right, my dear friend? Perfectly fine. You just remember all formula, right. So root d by a, right. So let us solve this question quickly, my dear friend. The question is that 4x square plus 4 root 3x. So if you split it, then part 1 will be like this, 2 root 3x, this one, and part 2 is again 2 root 3x, because the coefficient of x is broken. This 4 root 3 is broken, right? And into the last we have 3 equal to 0, right? Now from here you just remember all the formulas, perfectly fine, Shreyans. You are going into the right direction, perfectly fine. So here you can see, my dear friends, from these two, what are the things which can be taken as common? Here you can see x can be taken as common and even 2 can be taken as common. So let us do one thing, just bring 2x out from these initial two terms and we are left with what? 2x here, because 2x into 2x equal to 4x square, and here only root 3 will be left, root 3, isn't it? Again, any difficult questions you can just solve. Yes, we can take it up, but let us solve this once, okay? But if you want to go through some good questions, you can go through the playlist, my dear friend, okay? I have some selected quadratic equation questions, you can go through there, okay, Shreyans, right? Just for a quick revision, you can just scroll down, okay? It will take not that much of time. You can go through the separate questions, right? And from these last two terms, what are the things which can be taken as common? You can see 2 is not here. Only root 3 can be taken as common, because this 3 can be written as root 3 into root 3. Then in that case, when only root 3 is taken as common, then we are left with 2x from here. Only 2x is left, and plus from the last term only root 3, right? Because root 3 into root 3 is 3 is equal to 0, right? Now from here, how to solve linear inequality have quadratic equation which d less than 0? Newton's formula is my favorite. Oh, perfectly fine. So you like physics also, right? Your choice, you are in right now in 10th, right? So you are preparing for JE, or tell me. So So my dear friends, you can see this portion is can be taken as common from these two, right? Then 2x plus root 3 is taken as common from here and from here, right? And PCM. Oh, you are in 11. Great, great. You're JE aspirant. All the best, my dear friend. Perfectly fine. How is your preparations ongoing? Not on 20th JE exam is there, right? But you are in 12th, but 12th, you are in 11th, but 12 students or appearing students are going to appear there, right? So if this is taken as common, we are left with here 2x and this root 3, right? So we have 2x plus root 3 is equal to 0. So here you can see 2x plus root 3 is coming two times. So can we write it as 2x plus root 3 is equal to 0, and again 2x plus root 3 is equal to 0. This is happening two times, my dear friend. This is happening two times, right? You can see. So the first one, only 1 year left. Yes. So I think your preparation is in full swing. So in physics also, you can see there are multiple numericals which I have covered. You can go through the playlist and any specific topic which you like, my dear friends. So this will give you, when you just equate it with 0, you get the value of x as equal to minus root 3 divided by 2, right? From the first. And from the second also, you will get the value of x as equal to minus root 3 divided by 2. So these are the two values of x, right? Your physics is poor. Oh, no, 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 no. It's equally interesting because you are saying your math is good, then definitely physics, how it can be poor? Let us make it perfect, okay? Let us make it a strong, okay? Let me know how I can help you, okay? So these are the two roots of the quadratic equation, minus root 3 by 2 and minus root 3 by 2. So the answer or the solution for this quadratic equation is x equal to minus root 3 by 2 once first root, and second root is also minus root 3 by 2, my dear friend. So for the rotational motion, rotational motion is also it's very interesting topic. But what is the main thing which you are feeling difficulty, right, friends? If you in rotational motion, there are only few things which you need to remember: centripetal, centrifugal, mva square by r, v equal to r omega, like that, right? Acceleration, okay, tangential, linear, radial, right? The components, like that. So it's very easy. Let me know if any specific doubt. I will bring that live session on for you. So, my dear friends, in this way we solve this question, and this is a very beautiful question which I thought to brought it in front of you. Backlog. Which backlog? This topic is on backlog for you, is it? Because 11th you should have a proper command here, because it will be very much important if you are preparing. Anyway, I'm not saying that you are not doing it. You are doing your best, but yes, let me know if anywhere I can help you. I will be there with you. Okay, be assured. Okay. So let us follow the decorum, my dear friend. Let me wind up this session for today, because for on question only, I will not take that much of time. I will respect the time limit. And Shreyans, for anything specific, you can just ping me into the chat box, into the chat of any video or shorts. I will revert you. Okay, I will come up with that session, right? Perfectly fine. All the best, my dear friend. All the best. See you into the next class. Bye bye. Take care. Keep your preparations into the top momentum. Bye bye.